Okay, CC Cycle 1, week 5. I'll tell you all the things we did in class today. I know some of the moms weren't able to be there, so hopefully this will help. Starting with math, we counted our 9s and our 10s. So we had, after we just reviewed the numbers, we had the CD play. And for 9s, we did different kinds of math muscles, is kind of what they call it. And like we ran in place and sang the 9s. We did high knees and sang the 9s. We did twists and stretches and things like that and said the 9s. So every time we did a new exercise, then we sang the song the whole way through with each one. And they really seemed to enjoy that. With 10s, since it's kind of something that they're able to do, count by 10s pretty easily, we went ahead and did it slow and then faster and faster and faster. And the last thing we did was we did jumping jacks with each time we counted. So they ended up doing like 15 jumping jacks. And they were all nice and tired after that. And we went and took class pictures afterwards. So if they were sweaty, I'm sorry. That was my fault. Let's see, for prepositions, the next 5 prepositions are between, beyond, but, by, concerning. So we pointed between our eyes at our nose. We pointed beyond, out in the way. Put our hand up like as if we were saying, wait, stop. So between, beyond, but, and we put our other hand up by that hand. And then we put our hands together like you're concerned about something. So for concerning, between, beyond, but, by, concerning, like that. History sentence, tell me about the Romans. We grabbed our shakers, our little Easter egg shakers, and we played the song a lot of times, and they marched around the room, and whenever we came to a date, they shouted a date out as loud as they could, because there are 3 dates in there: 27 BC, AD 286, and AD 476. And that's a lot of dates and a lot of random numbers. It's not real easy and clear cut. So I just tried to emphasize those dates. So they went around in a circle, singing the song with the music. And then whenever it was over, we stopped, turned around, and went the other way. So we did that a few times. And that was a lot of fun. Latin. So we have second declension noun endings. And we use the song a lot on the CD because it's these are kind of hard, but hearing them over and over again helps. So us is the first one. I found this, let me see. I wish I could tell you. I can tell you. I think I told you guys in class who came up with this. This is on CC Connected. Let me find it real fast to give them credit and so you guys can find it. But I'll let you kind of look at it while I'm doing that. I should be able to find it pretty fast. It's Jessifraker. Jessifraker. That's who created this document. And I found it to be one of the more helpful ones. So it's for second declension, noun ending singular. It's pronounced us, like octopus, us. E, like bee or tree. O, like a bow tie or snow. As in room or broom, the second part of the word, and then O again. So it's us, E, O, O. And the song plays it 3 times through whenever you go and sing it with the song. But just make sure they're pronouncing it properly. And then for second declension plural, it's E, as in bee or tree, just the same. Aurum, so it's like, hang on, let me make sure I'm saying that right. Orum, so it's like like almost like you're putting these two together. Oum. So E, aurum, east, which we had with first declension, and it's like geese. Os, so you have O, but then you add an S to it. Os, east. E, aurum, east, os, east. So that's your plural. second declension noun endings. And we're going to go over those again next week, and then we'll have them again next semester as well. So we do a lot of repetition with the Latin, which is good. Let's see. For geography, we pointed out where Egypt was on the map. We had traced the Nile River, and we pointed out the fact that Upper Egypt is below Lower Egypt. We said how the Nile flows into the Mediterranean Sea, and that's why Lower Egypt is above, because it's actually at a lower level. And the mountains are down in Upper Egypt area. So you can just kind of emphasize that for your kids. And then we pointed out the Nile River Delta. We talked about how it looked like a little tree. So those were the Egyptian Empire for geography. For timeline, the hand motions are Judah falls to Babylon. So you make a J, falls, and then we sign for law for Babylon. Temple, so you have a rock, because the church is built on a rock, and your T hand, so this is T in American Sign Language. Temple, destroyed, so it's like you're balling something up and throwing it away. And these are also on CC Connected, and it's on under Learning Center. They have weekly timeline videos, and it's a lady in the blue shirt. That's who I follow. So Judah falls to Babylon, temple destroyed. Babylon falls to Persia, so you're going to make a P. Jews return and rebuild the temple, so you're rebuilding, and then you add temple. So Jews return, rebuild the temple, and then we get our R's. We go Roman Republic, Golden Age of Greece, so you're just making the sign for gold again. Peloponnesian Wars, we make a little G because, so G is really like this in sign language. And these are wars in Greece. So you make a G, and then you draw, you place your G from your forehead down to the tip of your nose, and that is to kind of make you think of the helmets that they wore that covered like their nose. So Peloponnesian Wars. So you can either sign wars like this, whatever works well for your kid, but it's basically opposing forces fighting is what the sign's supposed to be. And then the last one is Persia. So you're going to do P again. Falls to Alexander the Great. So you make an A, and then this is like great and awesome in sign language. It's really like this, but this is fun to do with the music. So Judah falls to Babylon, temple destroyed. Babylon falls to Persia, Jews return and rebuild the temple. Roman Republic, Golden Age of Greece, Peloponnesian Wars. Persia falls to Alexander the Great, or the Great, however you want to do it. Okay, so that was timeline for science. We also have hand motions for science for the major groups of invertebrates. So we kind of went like this, and that's for sponges. And then we had stinging cell animals. So we just act like we got stung. Oh, stinging cell animals. Flatworms, roundworms. We act like we chopped stuff up. Segmented worms. Mollusks, we made little clam hands. Sea stars, we jumped up like a star and we said it in a really high-pitched voice. Sea stars! And that was fun. And then arthropods. We made little lobster hands, or some people chose to do spider hands or crab hands. So we did those a few times. And that was it. For presentation, they worked on introducing what they were going to speak about. So they would come up, do 3 seconds, take a breath, wait 3 seconds, and then say, hello, my name is so-and-so, and today I'm going to tell you about such and such. So they did a great job with that. And it was fun to listen to all those presentations. For science, we talked about pollution and how it affects animals. And let's see, for art, we drew different pictures that we talked about how to draw perspective. So how to make things look like they have depth when they're still on just a piece of paper. So we talked about those things. And then review, we played Lego Stacker. So we just had little Legos and little Lego boards, and we'd ask them a question, and then after they answer the question, they could put a little piece of Lego on here, and then they had some little figurines that they could stick on top. And that was about it. So it was a good day. Thanks.